Certain things were brought to my attention this morning, and I'm not surprised. I'm going to share a little snippet of something with you all, but I just want to know why it's leading up. Right. Why it's leading up to this. Now, who know that I am being attacked and why? Well, they may not really know why, but being me, it has a lot of advantages and it has a lot of disadvantages. I come like a star and I didn't even realize I was a star. But, and it have a beauty. Let me tell you why it is I am ending this like today. Like seriously. Today I got a phone call from a very high profiled person. And they called me and they were frantic on the phone. Cristiano, go upstairs please. Right? Yeah. They were very frantic on the phone as soon as I came off that live. And I mean, for that person to call me and implore with me, I say, you know something, it's really high time. No matter what is thrown at me, it is really high time. Because let me tell you something. When you look at high profile people, if every dog bark, every potong bark on the side of the road, you take a high profile person, gonna stop and say, why are you barking? Or give them the response to why they're barking? No, they're not. And it was brought to my attention by a high profile person this morning. Called me. And they told me, they say, Marina, I'm telling you from on the word on the ground, it have a lot of people who just follow you silently. And a lot of people look up to you. And they're kind of disappointed. Not they're kind of, they are disappointed in you answering back in your response. And yes, I will admit, I am disappointed in myself as well. But you see, let me tell you something. When the iron in your hand, you know how hot it is. So you just tell yourself, you know, you could take heat. And then you have to know, all right, enough heat is taken. It's time for things to manifest itself. And let it all unfold. I have no regrets, absolutely none for a second, although myself, my business, and my family suffered just a tad. But in the sufferation, it brought us closer and it brought us stronger. Hear what I'm telling you. Everything that happens, whether good or bad, it is for a reason. But the main thing that I love, that has brought to light, is exposure. Because a lot of people were fooled, were blinded by that one individual in Texas. You see, she has a way and a charisma with words. They can be so believable, but actually it's very toxic and all a lie. It is not in my place at any way, shape, or form or time to safeguard you. Me know all you're from no way. Where I know all you're from? Eh? Safeguarding all you. And I gain the brunt. Because nobody ain't backing me. Right? But I know it have a lot of people. They look up at me. They look up at me. The children. You see yesterday, I was taking out t-shirts in that store. And the woman, She actually rocked back so when she saw me. And I already knew. And she didn't, like she was so in shock to see me in person. She disappeared, and then about 5 minutes after, her husband came to me and he said, "Hi, Rena, we just follow you. We just look at all your videos, and we love the ones when you go shopping to Miami. We love you, and I just wanted to tell you that. Keep up your good work." You see, that, when you could hear that ringing in your ears, bell, anywhere you go, that tells you something. You are not a commoner. You are a woman of standard and class. Nobody can point the finger at me and say I'm a liar, I'm a con artist, I'm a despicable mother or parent, or even a despicable human being like that individual. You hear? And so, I have to learn and to know is to stop answer. Although it is be funny as shit, eh? But when you hear things like 2:33 a.m. standard daylight time in a private, not so private WhatsApp group, that individual in Texas is in her private, not so private WhatsApp group 2:33 a.m. this morning, standard daylight time, and is instigating to her what you call that? Me no, you know. But anyhow, she called out the shot on me whole day, especially when that event starts at 1 p.m. to screen record everything I do, so that they will have it to pick apart and criticize. You're here? 2:33 a.m. That bitch not asleep. No. It is conspiring. What is the next thing to chastise, to criticize, to bring down? Rentals. Look at that in your private, not so private WhatsApp group. But it ends here. Because you know why? You and everybody else who needs to know, you have no class, you have no standard. Everybody, you are exposed. And that is why you're so bitter regards them. Apart from, the whole thing that are rare and are sweet and are sexy and are natural. And are real and are sexy and are natural. That in no way, shape or form in your category at all. You knows nothing about that. You're a want-to-be. Right? You're a whole want-to-be. But I'm here to tell you this. When the angel ready to song that trumpet in your fake chop up Mexican cave built ass, you will see how we God does work. Yeah. You will see in time. Remember, you are lying every single day to your followers, your zombies and them. Some of them who you are paying to provoke, to harass me. But don't worry. You and their, all them instigators, all them puppets you have on string, they come in soon. Because you see what you're doing there? You talking about my children. You are saying all sorts of nasty things. You went and you say about, oh, I have my children washing down to my panty crotch. That bothering you? And if I don't know, the old people have a saying that's a blight. Well, here now, it better to be blight like how I am. Because I living in my own house, not the company own. I drive my own vehicle, not the company own. And I don't have to pretend one shit. I don't have 4 children that want to run and flee from me. That they walk in hunch over so because they're so fed up by you. I don't have that. I have love in my home. This is